reason I came out to Hong Kong was to make craft beer that is popular in the United States here in Hong Kong and to bring the craft brewing culture to Asia.
Craft and culture. Less tangible elements blended into the water, grain, hops, and yeast, making increasingly popular brews. Hong Kong Beer Company is emerging as a front-runner in Hong Kong's maturing market for microbrews. Its recipe for success, overseen by a brewmaster who made his name with one of the top craft beers in America's West Coast city of Berkeley.
I've been making beer in California for about 18 years, and I've been fortunate enough to be part of the craft brewing revolution and the evolution of brands in the United States. We're making beer on a small scale, on a handcrafted scale, and we're making styles of beer that are not as popular as some of the late commercial lagers that have been popular over the years in Asia.
The company is redefining local tastes with 5 labels named after key landmarks and events, and carrying on a tradition started 20 years ago when the company emerged as Hong Kong's first microbrewery.
We get a number of compliments because we're making very, very fresh beer. We're following some style guidelines that people expect, and these are people that know craft beer very well from living in other parts of the world. Also, we are receiving a lot of compliments from newcomers that are just experimenting with craft beer for the first time.
The brewery's American owners started eyeing the Hong Kong market from Singapore, where they ran a previous venture. Hong Kong's business advantages, including ease of setup, certification, advanced logistics, and no tax on local brews, made it easy to start tapping into the market.
When we bought this brewery, it was only the second brewery here. So it's a much bigger population, 7.5 million people, completely underserved by craft beer, particularly that's locally made. So it was a really exciting opportunity for us.
70% of Hong Kong Beer Company's output is bottled, but a third is now being served on tap in bars and restaurants around the city. The company's American owners say that's a clear sign of changing tastes and a toast to the potential for this craft beer around the region. Cheers.
People are trying our beer and they're ordering more of it, so that means they like it. And we're starting to take over some taps from the industrial brewers. The other thing that's happening as new restaurants open up and they're with younger people and they're newer concepts, what we're really seeing is people that want craft beer. They want something that differentiates their product from the guy next door.
Hong Kong Beer Company is already considering expansion beyond its current 5,000 barrel a year capacity as it explores regional markets, including the nearby Chinese mainland.
But right here, we've got 60 million beer drinkers within a one-day's truck drive away. And that's a tremendous opportunity for us. Manila's not far away, the Philippines, Taipei and Taiwan. We just started exporting to Singapore, in fact, and this week we're going to send half a container over to Shenzhen. So we're really excited about the opportunities that Hong Kong presents. It's a fantastic, dynamic, growing, different part of the world. People are hungry for new things. We say that Hong Kong, for the craft beer market, is probably 20 years behind the United States, but it'll catch up in 5.